Hello and welcome to my e-portfolio. My name is Tan Junyi. This is my privilege and pleasure to introduce myself. Let's start and enjoy. Okay, now I would like to introduce about myself. I'm a Malaysian and I come from Taiping, Perak, and my age is 23 years old. I'm a final year student of University Putra Malaysia. My strengths are having good interpersonal skill, willing to learn, self-discipline, good leadership and also a team player, and having positive thinking. And my interests will be reading news, playing sport, and listen to music. Okay, now I would like to talk about my education experience. Previously, I have graduated from the matriculation program, which is from Malacca, and my studying year will be 2015 until 2016, which major in science and CGPA is 4.0. After that, I further my study in University Putra Malaysia, and my year of study is the duration of my study will be 2016 and 2020. And the field of study will be Bachelor of Chemical Engineering, and current CGPA is 3.9. Okay, let's move on to the skills that I have. The skills involve the Microsoft Office, Microsoft Visual, where I use this Microsoft Visual for the PFD drawing and PND drawing during the education. And I also excel myself in the other Microsoft Office, include Excel, PowerPoint, and Word. Then, furthermore, I also having skills in drawing the 3D diagram by using the AutoCAD. And next will be the MATLAB. MATLAB I have use it to do my coding and simulation and also simuling during my study. And lastly will be the Aspen Plus V10. The Aspen Plus, we use it to simulate the processes in my plant design project, and this is roughly the design that I have simulated in the Aspen Plus V10 software. Okay, now we would like to proceed to my experience. Okay, first of all, I would like to talk about my experience in the internship at KLK Oleo Rawang. Here was the place that I carried out my internship program. At here, I learned to adapt into the work culture and carry out field tasks for 3 months. Although the duration is short, yet I still able to update things. I still able to complete tasks given and gain experiences and knowledge. The tasks were process familiarization, updating PNID, participate in plant shutdown, and data compilation. This is a great experience for me and prepare myself for further workplace. And last but not least, the skills that I acquired here were creativity, ingenuity, and interpersonal. Okay, move on to the next experience will be the Institute Technology Petroleum Petronas, which is INSTEP. In here, I having a training for 2 days. At here, I learned the ethics of engineer and how to work as a group, checking the PNID, and also participate in the plant shut out and shutdown. And move on to the next experience will be having the Waffle Summer course. The Waffle Summer course was held at Indonesia, and this summer course relates on the global perspective in bioresource technology on water, food, energy sustainability. From this summer course, I learned to work with participants from other universities and different backgrounds in completing a small project and improve my confidence and presenting skills. Lastly, we were able to manage and get applause from the judges and participants. And lastly, the last experience will be I had joined the See-Through Volunteering Program by UMT at Pulau Redang. At here, I learned the ways to take care of the sea turtles day and night for a week. Besides, I also noticed the importance of sustaining the good environment for sea creatures to live. Okay, now move on to the projects that are involved in my university. Those projects are Plant Design and Final Year Project, which is FYP. Okay, now talk about the plant design. The title of the plant design is Methanol to Propylene Production. As a group leader, I managed to lead and cooperate with my group members in completing the 2 semesters project. Besides leadership skill, I also improved my problem solving and ingenuity skills by applying the concept and knowledge that I exposed in lectures into the project. However, for the final year project, the topic of my final year project is modeling and simulation on CO2 pressure swing absorption. The main objective of this project is to combat the climate change by reducing the emission of CO2 from the fuel gas into the environment. From this project, I learned to model the process and produce the code by using MATLAB and simulate the results. And lastly, last but not least, I would like to share the moments in university. And they are my classmates, my cute classmate. Okay, this is my okay. Lastly, if you want to hire me or know me more, please contact me through email or contact number. And I'm available for job now. Thank you for listening.